I am a Turk living in California, and I will be teaching you guys Turkce. I love languages. I speak a few languages like English, Turkish, obviously, and then a little French, Italian, Spanish. More so French and Italian than Spanish. I will be teaching you guys Turkish, and sometimes I will mention like what words are French, because we have so many loan words that we use with different languages. It's really fun, to be honest with you. If you guys learn Turkish, that could be a great bridge to other languages as well. And while we're talking about this, I want to clarify something really quick about the loan words in Turkish, because one of the #1 questions that we get that makes us really mad is whether we speak Arabic or not. The answer is no, we don't. Arabic alphabet is completely different. We use Latin alphabet. They speak Arabic, we speak Turkish, and we don't learn Arabic. It's not our language. We couldn't care less, actually. I'm sorry to say this. We do have a lot of loan words, but we have almost the same amount of loan words as French and Arabic. But no one's asking whether we speak French or not. You know how frustrating that is? So anyways, we have about 5,000 French words. Farsi, we have about 1,500 words with Farsi. Italian, 600 to 700. English also 600 to 700 words. We have about 150 to 200 Latin words, and then about like 400 Greek words. Turkish is incredibly rich because on top of this, we have our own language, our own words, our own grammar ways, and it's actually perfect. Turkish is like mathematically perfect, but even if you make mistakes within the sentence, if you like switch certain things, it doesn't matter. It will still be like perfectly fine for us. And as a native speaker, I have to say we speak completely different than how we formally write. So I will teach you guys the informal ways, just like how we actually speak, and then how we have to write when it's like a formal letter that has to go to the government, I don't know, or if it's school, you know, but never in your daily life. That's why I think this is gonna be fun. This is specifically for adults, to be honest with you, because I want to just have fun here, and I want to be able to teach you guys just as it is, you know? So if we had to start, oh, also English has 26 letters, but it has so many sounds. Turkish has 29 letters, but mostly one sound per letter. That's why if you know the alphabet, you can just read. There's no tricky anything. It's pretty straightforward. It's like Latin, it's like Spanish, it's like Italian. You read it as it is, okay? So to start with the sounds of the alphabet, A is very different than A, but it's an A. A, B, C, Ç, D, E, F, G, yumuşak G, which is soft G, H, I, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, Ö, P, R, S, Ş, T, U, Ü, V, Y, Z, right? Okay, so we have some special letters in Turkish. I wrote them here. You guys have to learn how to sound these out. Like sh, which is, we have in English, it's SH, right? Sh sound, it's a sh. And then we have ch sound, it's a CH. And then we have a soft G. So you never ever start any word with soft G. It's impossible. This is a bridge sound. Like for example, da. This means mountain. Da. Da. It's a sound. It's silent. It's silent, but it's a bridge. Like, let's say you can, so I hope you guys know Turkish is a, what is it called? Turkish is a agglutinative language. Okay, so let's say this one, dağcı. It's a hiker, mountaineer. Dağcı, dağ. Dağ, mountain. Dağcı, hiker, mountaineer. So there's that. And then I'm gonna raise these. And then we have ü, I. So let's see. This is a B, but it's actually a B sound. B, B, right? Like when we say baba, obviously we don't say, like when we say baba, obviously we don't sound it like bear, like we don't sound it like that, right? So it's a B sound, B. And that's a J sound. It's like J, but it's a J in Turkish. C, J, J. Ch, ch sound. Che. D sound. De, e. So the special ones again, she, che. You have these in English, so those should be easy. You just have to know that we have a letter for those sounds. Unlike English. She, che, yumuşak G, which is soft G, and we literally just call it the soft G. You don't call it anything else. Ü, these are rounded. Ü, I, which is literally like E, right? But please, actually, I mean, I wouldn't recommend remembering like this, but if it's gonna be helpful, you can. Oh, and for again, you guys have this in English, for English speakers I'm talking about. Also, that is in French as well, but this is this sound in French. E, which is E, is the sound in French. This is A, B, C. They don't have ch, D, and then it goes. So this in Turkish is an E, in French it's an in English you guys use it like here. Herb. That's an sound. Herb. When you're saying herb, that's an sound. Okay. I couldn't think of anything for I don't know. I should check. I should ask the internet. But okay, so there's that. I'm gonna give examples to each of these letters now. Alright, let's start with A. Let's say araba. This is car. Baba. That's father. Let's say Juma. Friday. Cuma. Let's say çatı. Roof. I'm sure everybody knows this one. Döner. Ooh, my favorite thing, actually, my favorite sound, I forgot to tell you guys. The R sound. This is so funny. Okay, so if you ask a Turk whether they're aware their R's at the end of their word sounds like a S or a sh sound, they will say they have no idea. They will be like, what are you talking about? Most of them, because we don't really realize that we're making that sound. And it's very interesting because I realized that we were making that sound when I was teaching Turkish, like some Turkish words to foreigners, and they were repeating what I said, and they would say S or a sh sound at the end, and I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, I'm saying an R. It's R. It's a re sound. Why are you doing that? And they're like, no, that's the sound you're making. And then I realized, yes, exactly, that's the sound I'm making. But I never realized before. So if the R, which this is a re, right? Re. Re sound, okay? If this is at the end of a word, it becomes something else. Döner. Döner. Yapar. Eder. Gelir. Gider. Ne bileyim. Yaparlar, ederler. But listen, did you see that? Did you see if I'm continuing to speak, I'm saying an R. If I stop the word, if that's the last thing I say, so you see my tongue kind of gets stuck up there, and it doesn't complete that action. So it makes that S sound or sh sound, which is very interesting. Like koşar, eder, onur, which is a name, and also it means honor. Like onur, honor, which is very close to English. This is basically like, this is the most important thing actually, this R sound. If you can, I don't know how foreigners can practice that, because you're not trying to say an S, you're trying to say R. You're trying to make that sound. Elma for apple, elma. Let's say fatura. I should write them somewhere else, but this means bill. I'm actually gonna kind of get rid of those. Fatura. Say gol. Okay, that's literally goal. Like goal, I scored a goal or whatever. This is soft G, so we did give an example for that. I said da, mountain. We can use that again. Da, mountain. Let's say hoş geldin. I should probably write these somewhere else, but hoş geldin means welcome. For we can use ışık, which is, it means light. Like this, ışık. You see what I mean? Like how easy it is? This is an sound. This is a sh sound. That's an sound. That's a k sound. K sound. Işık. It's a k sound, right? K. Işık. That's it. Light. İ. İnce. Thin. Düşündüm o kadar bilmiyorum ama thin. İnce. Again. E sound. N sound. J, j. And then E, ince. That's it. Ince. Okay, and then we have J. Jandarma. This is like a sheriff. This is a rural area policeman. Jandarma. Sheriff. And then we have, let's see, kalem, pen, or pencil. So we don't really have a different word for both. Next up we have le, let's say limon. So this is lemon, but in Spanish that's lime. But for us it's lemon, limon. So for Spanish, limon is lime. For Turkish, it's lemon. Limon. Alright. Next up, we have the M letter. Masa, which is table. And then ne, nehir, river. Again, nehir, nehir. It sounds so funny. It's interesting that I'm making that sound without wanting to make that sound. Let's look at, oh, I gave an example, but I'll give another one. Onur, honor. Same, literally the same. I mean, obviously not exactly the same, but it's a little modified version. Okay. Özgürlük. Freedom. Özgürlük. Freedom. Özgürlük. Özgürlük. Super easy. And then we have P. Pencere. Window. Pencere. R. Rahat. Like comfy, or let's just say comfy for now. Comfortable. Rahat. Rahat is, I have to check it out, it's either Arabic or Farsi. So we have se. Let's say san. This is you. San. Okay. Shen is like happy. But this is not, happy is actually mutlu. Or like şenlik, like festival. Well, here's the thing. Again, we actually say festival. We use this. If it's a little more like intimate, if it's smaller or something, you would say şenlik. If like you have an event at a school, you would say, oh, there's a school festival. But you wouldn't say festival, you would say gidiyoruz. We are going to school festival. Cool is escuela, Spanish. School, English, école, French. So it's very similar, right? okul, escuela, school, ekol. We have te, u, ü, ye, z, left. So for this, let's say tabak. This is plate. U, uzun, long. Okay, uzun. U, z, u, ne, uzun. Easy. Ü. Look at this. Üzüm. Grape. So we have ve. Let's say ve. Volcan. Same as volcano. We say volcan. Volcan. And then y. Yüzük. Ring. Ring. Yüzük. Yüzük. Okay. And then the last one will be, let's say, zar, which is dice. Zar. Or if you're talking about biology, like plasma membrane, this is the membrane. It also means membrane. So you would say it like this. Hücre zarı. Plasma membrane. But as it is as zar, it's membrane. Zarı. So this is membrane of something. I'll give you a little bit of information before I go in deeply onto these lessons. But this indicates that it's a membrane of plasma. Hücre zar zarı. It's membrane of the plasma. Plasma's membrane. Hücre zarı. Okay, I think that's basically it for this lesson. Alright, I'll see you next time.